some of the things we are thinking is how will we make transaction more flexible, how people can move money around the different goals in the app, and also moving money out, and even more importantly, how they want to deposit. We want to add more channels apart from just M-Pesa and bank. So this is our current version of the logo. So the idea is just to make it more approachable, more relatable, and more exciting. There are a bit of icons within the logo that denotes some sort of a pig. You can see from the snout, the nose here, almost we take inspiration from a pig. So fun fact, the piggy bank actually did not originate from an association with pigs. So in the medieval Europe, the poor people, like the peasants, used to make pots out of a certain kind of mud, used to be called pig. That's like an old English word. So from there, that's where they used to store their coins. So over time, when craftsmen started building these pots for them, they started modeling them around pigs, and that's where now the piggy bank originated from. An interesting thing is that the mud they used to use was actually orange in color, but now the pink is because of what we associate with the color of the pig. Yeah, so essentially that's where the inspiration came from. I find design as almost like a game, or you try to play around with nature. For example, in our case, in our product, trying to play around with how humans operate, how our users operate, how do we fit ourselves in that scenario. So in case of any other design that I do, it's a matter of how will it integrate with other elements in nature. Yeah, so there's a bit about that. I also see design as one of the things that we use to inspire, means of maybe bringing joy. Number two, creating opportunities for curiosity, giving people a moment to maybe take a back seat and think. So of course, number one, don't underestimate Kenyans. We can do this. So anything that can be done anywhere can be done here, and it can be done better. Our team is at the beginning now, of course, beyond expanding to other countries. The original team is 100% Kenyan born and bred. So we take inspiration from anywhere, but we build from here. The most important thing that I've come to realize is the localization aspect. This is beyond language, is how do we actually fit into the culture and the expectation of different communities. So I think with our engagement in Rwanda, we've learned quite a bit. There are things that we might take for granted here in Kenya, but it's very different in other communities. So that element of integration into the local culture is very key.